Hello, welcome to my place. Let's go to Hebrews chapter 2, verse 8. It says, "You have put all things in subjection under his feet." Now, even though all things are subject to the authority that was given to Jesus and us, not everything is seen as being subject to him. Do you know people who will say that everything that happens is the will of God? Maybe you are one of those people. I'm not here to tell you that you are wrong, because there is a sovereignty of God that none of us can fully understand. I do really find it interesting, though, that the differences that people have in regard to the will of God. One field of doctrine will tell you that everything, including where we spend eternity, is controlled by God. The other side of the coin says that everything is completely decided by the free will of man and that God does not intervene. I tend to believe that it is something in the middle. It is not about the extremes. In all reality, this is how I view a lot of the doctrines that bring up controversy. I would have to say, though, that not everything that happens in the world falls under the category of it is the will of God. Just take a look at disobedience. If it were true that God's will is always done, then every time we do something contrary to what God says, then it was God's will for us to not do his will. Do you see what I'm getting at? Was it God's will for man to disobey him right from the get-go? Were Adam and Eve predestined to succumb to the temptation of the serpent? Were you? Yes, we were born with a sinful nature, but we also have the right to choose whether we accept God's free gift of salvation or not. The Bible does say that God is willing that none should perish. Does this mean that none will perish? To me, that sounds like hogwash. It can't be, not with the just God that we know and love. It says that he is willing that we are healed and that we have no need in the world. How are you doing with those? I know I struggle in both of these areas. But we do have the authority and the positioning in God to take charge in our lives. We need to believe the truths of the Word. When it says all things are subject to the authority we have in Jesus, then we need to believe that all means all. But I know it is difficult to look around at all the things that are going on in our world and fully believe in this. But that is exactly what we are supposed to do. Look around. See the authority you have and that all things are subject to that authority. And then step out and use it. God bless you richly. We'll see you next time.